have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from Nashville. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Rodgers going to the air to start things out.
He's got a man, complete.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his 19th touchdown now on the season.
And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. First carry here for Joe Mixon.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Play action. Stroud now.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Stroud on third down now.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now 2nd and 9.
Check 26.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Now Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time. On first down, Rodgers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. To throw is Rodgers. And he will find Ridley on the left side. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. Rodgers now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Rodgers now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris.
This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Play action. Here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins,
83 yards.
And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's Rodgers.
Into space at the 45.
And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Rodgers again now. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now it's Rodgers.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Spears is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Stroud sets up the play action.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Nolan Smith buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Hey, check that, street.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's go now.
Here now, a 3rd and 20. Now Stroud. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now,
as he'll kick it away for the second time. Returnable for Lockett.
So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11.
And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Rodgers going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
On second down, it's Pollard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's Pollard again. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
In motion right is Ridley.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
Stroud now on second down. On a slant, here's Collins.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 62 yards. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So that touchdown pass number 51 for him on the year. And it moves him past two guys at 50, two of the best ever, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Brady had 50 in 2007, and Mahomes did it in 2018. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
That's caught at the 25. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Here's Stroud. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Second and 10, here's Stroud.
Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gotw.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Down the left sideline. He may go.
Touchdown, Texans. A big play there. 75 yards.
And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Rodgers.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
Hand off to Spears.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. In motion right is Brown.
Spears with another carry.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now they send a man in motion right.
Here's Spears on second down.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Tyjae Spears.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50.
And Stroud now to throw.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Nolan Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt, you can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud looking to change the play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 59 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yards.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Cody Barton there to bring him down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Stroud looking to throw.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's make these babies cry right now. Mike 3. Hey, I'm coming.
Stroud to throw it. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. This is 1st and 10. Stroud. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Stroud to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get it back to a 1-score game. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Rodgers looking to throw, eluding the pressure right.
And he is going to have a Titans 1st down, and that should just about do it.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
To throw is Rodgers. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now official.